10 episodes, 10 howls in the night, 10 bottles of truth cracked open in the dark. And somehow, you're still here, you're still watching. I don't know how many people thought I'd stop after episode 1, but I'm 10 in now. And I'm not done yet. This one's for the ghosts. This one's for the loyal ones. This one, it's for me, I guess. Welcome back to the Wolves Bar podcast, episode 10. Scars, silence, and the wolf who stayed. Let's start where most people flinch. Self-awareness. You know what happens when you start thinking for yourself? You stop thinking. You stop clapping at things that ain't funny. You stop nodding at people who lie to your face. You stop faking smiles in places that feel like prisons. You become self-aware. And that's both your weapon and your curse. You see the game people play. You see their masks. You hear what they really mean behind "I'm just being honest." But here's the thing. When you become the mirror, most people won't look at you. Because mirrors don't lie. And the truth terrifies them. And it hurts them. Like I talked in previous episodes, I've been betrayed. Not once, not twice, but repeatedly. By strangers, that's easy. By enemies, that's expected. But by friends, by people you broke bread with, played games with, open up to, that cuts different, isn't it? Some of them still watch my content. Some of them still reach out, acting like nothing happened. Some of them try to rekindle what they let burn. But I have moved on. I'm not bitter, I'm just done. You don't need to keep setting yourself on fire to warn people who left you in the cold. If they got brainwashed, lied to, twisted by someone else's version of you, let them rot in that fiction. You don't need them. You're not here to convince the world. You're here to live your truth. And if you're still standing after being stabbed, brother, you're stronger than they ever imagined. You know what else I've learned? Silence is sacred. The world thinks if you're not posting, you're failing. If you're not speaking, you're scared. If you're not present, you are irrelevant. But I've grown more in silence than in motion. You don't always have to respond. You don't always have to explain. You don't owe anyone a performance. Sometimes the strongest move is to disappear and rebuild. And when you come back like a damn fucking storm. 10 episode, guys. And man, I'm proud of it, for real. I didn't think I'd last this long. I had some doubts because it's the revival and it's also in English, first time talking to you in English and doing content like this, saying the real shit. Not that the first one it said the real deal too, but in different manner in Bulgarian. It was mostly flipping goofiness, but now we do the real talk. So, like I said, I didn't think I'd last this long, not because I didn't believe in the message, but because I didn't know if the world was ready for this kind of truth. But guess what? I've gotten messages from real people, real friends. At this point when I record this, I got 2 of them, which is something, I guess. Also, I've got messages from people from the community that I play with that said that this felt like you were speaking straight from my mind and all that. And thank you for saying things that we're scared to say, which, like I said, that means a lot. And I'm proud of the 10 episode that we did. And also, season 1 is going to end on the new year, so We have a long way to go. 10 episodes is a milestone, but keeping up with the whole season for a year is gonna be epic. Really hope to get some guests on, so we'll see about that. Like I said, that's what matters. Not going viral, not numbers, not praise, just the impact. Even if you just watched the whole 10 episodes, even if you're still here watching this one, that is what really matters. And if just 10 people felt it, I've already won. Let's not forget what we talked about in episode 9. Words leave scars. They shape how we see ourselves. They are the blade you never see coming. People forget what they said in anger, but you carry it. You build walls around it. You define yourself by it until one day you realize it's not your voice echoing, it's theirs. Let go of the echo. Let go of their script. Write your own. You're not who they said you are. You are who you survived becoming. Here's the howls of the week. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them spin stories. But when the smoke clears, they'll see one thing. The wolf still standing. If you've been listening since episode 1, or if this is your first time in the bar, thank you. 10 episodes may not be a huge deal in the eyes of the world, but for me, this is legacy. This is a proof that I didn't just think about doing something. I did it. And I did it my way. And trust me, this is only the beginning, like I said. There are more stories to tell, more rage to unpack, more silence to honor, and more wolves to awake. So wherever you are, whoever you are, however you are feeling, know that your voice matters. Your scars are valid, and your story, it's still being written, mate. Until next time, stay howling, stay real, stay sharp. The bar is never closed, and the wolf is never done.